in the best of 5 grand final in the Southeast Asian qualifiers between TALON Esports and Polaris Esports. Bottom lane, Tombstone is dropped. They're on top of Force. And Makoto's here as well. I think this will be our first blood. There's the decay coming out, and with the toss, it will go down. The Force, Giants bottom lane will be the first blood. 23 Savage will grab it. Actually, teamfight bottom lane. They're going in with Xavius, getting on top of the Rubik Q. I was seeing a lot of damage to the Polaris to turn around. Morphling will go down. Hook, finish off. And in the middle, Natsumi, he wants to keep fighting. He's feeling strong. Toss back, dispose. Does catch onto Makoto, and the Tiny dies as well. Natsumi gets a double kill on the Figatron. Mid lane, though, Tombstone has been dropped. In the middle of the fight is Natsumi. He doesn't care for this 5 Undying. Zombies? What zombies? He's just tripping around on his hook, his intestine hooks. Talon in terms of the break. Maybe just the Arcane Supremacy on the Rubik. That's about it. Actually jumping in with Makoto. Toss back. The Avalanche to follow, and they grab him. They're chucking him up and down. Can they get the save? They do, but it's not enough. In the middle of the fight, the Morphling, he's starting to hit pretty hard onto EU. Won't be able to make it away. He'll die. Polaris, it's falling apart. Xavius dies as well. Shadowblade. I'll try and catch, actually, the hook. Oh, it just misses. Louch is still hunting. He still wants to get it. He will connect. Alice with the Laguna on top. There'll be an eat from Natsumi with the rot. And even though the initial hook missed, it was greedy to hang around for that. 1800 gold away, Makoto has got a Midas. Blink Dagger blinks in, and he gets the kill on the Omni Knight. But what will it cost you? Unleash popped, the dispose back. The damage is coming through from the rot. And looking for more rebound. Xavius trying to go forward. They're pinging it out. Q will just get away. Fine, Xavius. Careful. Force doesn't want to get caught. Actually, there's 3 of them. There will be a save potentially. There is, plus the Guardian Angel as well. And Pudge is in the middle. He's eating him up. Viper will go down on Force. KP grabs the Pudge and whacks him up and down with the Pulverize. Louch, though, meanwhile, has just unleashed on the Morphling. 23 Savage can't get away. Look at this attack speed. Look at the damage. It's too much. Makoto has to pop the BKB. And Louch gets a triple kill. And Natsumi might just blink up there, honestly. That sort of feels like the mood he's in. Double damage on Louch. Look at it go. Plus the sidekick. Oh, that tower, it doesn't exist. They have to go in. In they go. But blink in. Pudge. Guardian Angel comes out, protecting the whole team. Rebound stun. Catches the Undying. Probably will die. In the middle of the fight, KP goes down as well. He tries to actually make a bit of space for his team, but that was not the place to be. Wraithpack on the deck. And they go on bottom. The DD still has a little bit of duration. Look at the damage. Oh my goodness, with the sidekick. It's so much. Glyph comes out and goes the Pudge, trying to get the rod off, but it's so much with the LSA on 2. They're trying to get the Pulverize on the Pudge, but for what? He's just walking forward. It's the slow, inevitable death. He throws the hook out, does some fishing, and this bottom Rax will fall. The Rax is gone. That's your Megas. Done. And Polaris, are they done? They just want to keep going. They might just want to keep fighting. Aegis is there for 55 seconds. Why not? Just keep clicking away. Stun does connect from the rebound. Makoto tries to break the chain stun, but the Heavenly Grace out onto Xavius, and the hook back in with the eat. Makoto's grabbed, and GG is called. Game 1 goes to Polaris in this best of 5 grand final series. So Natsumi on the PL. Louch will take the Ember Spirit mid. Viper will be forcing the off lane. At the moment, actually, they're at top. Looking for a first blood. They're setting up onto the Viper, but who's going to have enough damage to turn around here? Xavius is trying to body block. Yeah, they will get forced with this first blood. Not enough damage to pump out. In fact, they might even get the second as Xavius is just allowed to walk away. So, I'm surprised that he caught him there. Actually, Viper is being caught. Makoto has rotated to this top lane with the Rolling Thunder, and we'll just get chain stun down. So good rotation there from the Viper. Meanwhile, mid lane, just waiting. The Louch knows what's up. They're all here at the tower. Tombstone is available, level 3. 5 heroes of Talon are at this tier 1. Question is, do they wish to defend? I don't think they do. I think they're just trying to delay. with the catapult here, they can't really take the fight. The tower will die either way. And now 23 Savage, he's just running around the back. He's looking for more. And the Ember, Lelouch, will just die. Just goes down, and Omni Knight is going to follow. There's no way for him out of this situation. Just got leeched up, and Q walked in with the Echo and just let it rip. So the net worth that he has, and look at this, he's jumping straight in onto Force with the long lead. He has pushed out Force away from EU. Trying to get away, but there's the Rolling Thunder catching through Shadow Dance on the Slark, and he's onto the whole team. In fact, the Rolling Thunder's caught the back line. That's an Echo Slam. PL will go down. Natsumi. There's no way out of this one. BKB popped on KP. They're walking up to the high ground. Force, he can't get away. This Viper is a little too slow, and they've caught the Ember. Little remnant to the south. Davius trying to get some creeps, and we'll wait till he uses the rebound, and then in he goes. Disposed back. TP won't be there in time. Disruption comes out, and with the fissure follow-up, Mikoto will slice him down. Not a literal Dota raid, of course. Rolling Thunder coming out. Fusel over onto PL. He has got the chain lockdown control. Fissure follows up as well. Rolls are coming through. There's Slark. They're trying to get this kill. Guardian Angel's out, but it's not going to be enough. The Doppelganger away, and he just dies. PL's dead again. Marcy's even not even alive for this fight. Glyph is used, but Polaris are struggling right now. 15-3 for TI. Loser will have to go through the last chance qualifier. And 23 Savage, he's up onto the high ground. Trying to be saved by the Heavenly Grace. Lau will put the Guardian Angel, but he's just being sucked out of stats and mana. Echo Slam commands as well, and he's dead. Up on the high ground. They will get the turnaround on the Earthshaker. 23 Savage, he's in the middle of the fight. BKB is popped. Xavier's four-staffed away. But now comes KP with the Tombstone underneath the tier 4s. They will retreat. The BKB pop to try and take this tower. What are they waiting for, Roche? 41 seconds. It's not going to come. It's not going to come. It's constantly being scouted out. They know that hides on the high ground here. In fact, Disruption is immediately there. He wasn't caught napping. Rolling Thunder is coming through immediately. Mikoto will have the stun up onto the Viper and the Marcy, and this is just a disaster outside the base. And they can't believe their luck at the moment. Talon Esports, the side just ran out of the base, and in the mid lane, Ember goes down as well. Ember and Marcy just donated themselves. BKB used on the Viper, and now the high ground push will come. Leap in. Double, actually. Might go down here. He's got the Shadow Dance. He's perfectly fine for the time being, and the Depth Shroud. So, in fact, he just goes in. It's the Viper that's dying. Guardian Angel does come out, but it's not enough. Tombstone dropped on the ground next to the Ancient. They need the respawns from the Ember Spirit. The long-range harass is lacking. Natsumi's trying to do it. He has a heart, but he can't do it all. Stun comes out. They want to follow up. There is a blink available. Xavius actually pops in. They get Shard plus Aegis. It's all in the pit for him. This is a hard fight. 25k down. Slark just goes in immediately. Viper Strike is off, but he's just hitting away on the Force. BKB and Force Stuff over the side. Tombstone is on the deck in the middle of the fight. Mikoto with the BKB as well. Getting off the swashbuckles on Natsumi. He needs to be careful. Heal up from the heart. Backing away. BKB from Lelouch. Marcy will die along with the Omni Knight, and they can't keep fighting this. Rolling Thunder is coming through. Natsumi, they're still chasing. Fissure catches with the follow-up stun. Over the high ground he goes. There's the Echo, and the PL is down, and Roshan will be taken, and GG, that's it. That was the last-ditch effort for this game too from Polaris. They call it. They know they're so far behind. For the side of Talon, 23 Savage will have Terrorblade. Hyde will be picking up the Enchantress in the 5 role. Kodo's poking his head out. Has to be careful. Actually, no, it's 23 Savage who's being caught. Fortune's End comes out with a spit, stun, rebound, follow up, and 23 Savage will be the first blood. Force takes it. It's got to be a little bit careful now with the Scorched Earth on cooldown. They might need more TP support. Marcy's on his way up, and there is no Doom. Hasn't leveled it. They're just coming in. Xavius jumps through, throws back the Undying, and there's the Doom. It comes out, and he will be going down. However, there's a lasso over on Natsumi. He does want to die again. Fate's Edict is protecting him from the magic damage, but the physical is still coming through. Lelouch has turned up, finishes off. The kills on 2. Oh dear, that was a big Laguna Blade. Enchantress does not have much HP, does she? 3-man smoke though, they're moving through, trying to find 23 Savage. He's farming on this top side. They have vision on him. They know exactly where he is. He's walking in and disposed back. Doom down, Unleash popped, and he's had not a chance in the world. Just had those mana constantly burn the entire lane, and what's he meant to do to that? Going in. Natsumi in with the Infernal Blade. Avalanche will slow him down, but there's this rebound stun as well, and there'll be a dispose. And KP, without that BKB, without the strength of that early laning phase and item advantage, he's just nothing. He's just paper. And this will be an Aegis. Popping the Unleash on this as well, making sure they can get it. Who are actually going to give it to? Maybe Lelouch, I think. ED is bottom. So Lelouch will grab the Aegis on the Lina. So smoke coming down. Mid lane. Natsumi. Xavius here as well. Oracle's in the tail. Hunting for someone. Remember, he doesn't have a Blink Dagger. He needs a target to jump from. And there goes Natsumi. And with the Infernal Blade. Rebound. Actually just does reach. Dispose back. And Q will go down. And immediate TPs. They're pinging it out. BKB is used as a Doom available. He's chasing. TP is coming. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, the Enchantress goes down as well to Force and Lelouch. Vision is down. Actually, everyone's got vision here. Doom comes in with Natsumi, and he finds Terrorblade, and he's gone. 23 Savage is out. Natsumi's in the middle of the fight. BKB run away. Hyde's gone to the damage of Lelouch. We don't want to take the fight without Doom. 62 seconds away. But they're chasing. They want it. They catch back the Viper. He pops the BKB, but 23 Savage is going to go to work on him with the right clicks. He needs some assistance. Ball starts forward. Skadi connects, and he's going to go down. There's the false promise. Turning around. Natsumi's in the middle of the fight with the War Stomp. And doesn't quite get off Hyde, but Lelouch kills off the Tombstone. He pops his own BKB. Stunned over onto the Tiny. And you can't just walk in on this Lina. With the Fiery Soul damage per stack and 25 damage at level 10. You can't do it. It just is up. They just want to take this. I think, yeah, Polaris are not going to allow this at all. That's a very ballsy play. Actually, Fate's Edict will prevent the damage. On the middle of the fight is the Stomp. They're trying to get the damage. They do! Terrorblade goes down with the Laguna. Natsumi will fall as well. Actually, no. Lina is almost dead, being healed up by the Fate's Edict. The damage isn't quite enough to turn around Doom. Natsumi brought back in. Force is doing the damage in the middle of the fight. KP tries to TP away. Is there the damage? Dies in the base. No, he will live. Maybe just Natsumi. He did want the shard. Yeah, I don't think he's bought it yet. Yeah, he does grab the shard himself. Don't think there's any way he dies post. Actually tossed in from Q. Does get the BKB off. He needs Oracle. He needs Oracle. He's trying to run over the AoE Doom. Does he get? He does get the false promise. He'll pop the Satanic and he's going in. Natsumi's on top. There is a Laguna Blade over onto Hyde. Force trying to deal the damage. His Tombstone starting to rack up, but the Terrorblade goes down. Get up on the high ground. He's not quite there. Natsumi will back off. Oracle gives his life to get the ultimate off onto Lelouch, but as more items come out to both teams, but they come onto the high ground, jump in. Xavius doesn't quite get it. And moving in, he'll have the BKB. He's actually up on the cliff. The Doom is on the Enchantress. And in the middle of the fight, BKB from the Undying, trying to get the work done. But there's the Doom. It's over on the Terrorblade. He's dead. He buys back, but he doesn't have a meta. Stun. Doesn't quite connect. Actually, on the backlines, they want to keep going in. Force says, turn around. They're here. Tiny goes in with the toss, but doesn't actually get caught. There's the Stomp onto the Terrorblade. The follow-up damage. Lelouch, he's in the middle. Sunder will come off. Xavius, though, it's on the support, and they'll just get the death. He's dead for 90. Enchantress is out. Has a buyback. Buyback on Marcy. Will be used. And he's trying desperately to get away. Following through, the damage will be there from EU. That has a buyback as well. They're coming down mid lane. They know Terrorblade is out for 76. And game 3 goes to Polaris. Okay. Omni Knight's still pretty good against the Invoker. Can help his heroes sustain through that. Got the Soul Ring up as well. Tombstone is plopped on the ground, being hit by the tower. The zombies, they might be building up on Hyde. And there is one on him at the moment. And Hyde actually gets the first blood there. He does just keep zoning him. Lau goes in. Does have the double sleight of fist. Oh, it's dirty. Hughes here with the dagger. Cyclone through with the MP on top. Xavius will be going down to the MP burst. No more double slights for the time being. And running forward, there's the Unleash. KP, he's on to the Paladin. The Omni Knight will go down. Mid lane sort of committed. There's a DD on Makoto. And does have another sleight of fist. Does get it off, but it's not enough. Not enough damage with the quads just healing up Makoto. Smoking around the back. They're going to find a U. Probably the worst target for him to find. They see him. He'll pop down. A little bit of a purification. Save himself a little bit longer, but won't be enough. Won't take the fight here. They're coming in. Force has level 3 Tombstone. They want to make him punish for this. Pop him out. Stun comes through. Glimpse goes back and they catch the Undying and he's just going to die. He won't get anything off. Sonic Wave. KP commits on him to get the kill. The youth, I think, will actually die to the Cyclone as well. The 2 dead on the side of Polaris just straight off the bat. This Disruptor with the Static Storm dealing so much and just means you can't get the Tombstone, can't get the ulti off mid lane. Actually, they've gone back in. The fight's still on. Marcy being slight chained. Mango's being pop stunned. Actually catches on Natsumi. They chuck him back in and he's instantly destroyed with the Sonic Wave. No BKB yet on him. Lelouch taken out by the Sunstrike and back the top lane. Yeah, straight past this wave and into the jungle. He's not even here at all. He's not interested. He needs more gold. He needs this. Eagle Song. Jump in. KP does get the Hex out and immediately dead. Sonic Wave arcing through and Force is trying to hold. He does get that first life with the BKB, but the Tombstone's already used and back into it. He's already used his BKB. He's bashed up. He's stunned. Yeah, they're in the base. Is that a basher? Did we see a basher there? I thought there was a basher. Maybe not. He was just stunned. Have the abilities ready to go. In they go. Hit the pounce and the nullifier immediately onto the Coddle and he's down. There is it. Tombstone on the deck. Hex coming out onto the Undying. There's the meteor damage. Does have BKB in 3 if he needs it. Trying to get on Makoto. BKB is popped. Lelouch jumps forward. He'll have to remnant himself away because that's a little bit dangerous. And they've caught Natsumi in the Static Storm. He can't BKB and he's just dead. And that's GG. That is GG. The Ag Static Storm. He had the BKB ready to go. He had the Butterfly. Safe lane, 23 Savage Doom, and Makoto will be the mid Pango. Yeah, the Shadow Poison just doesn't really get a lot done. It's this nightmare. Actually, Hook under the tower with the Rot. He'll take a couple of tower hits. And Brain Sap. They're going to commit on this. Natsumi. He's chasing down the Rot in the first blood. In the jungle. 23 Savage is found. The U's there. He has the sleep. Tombstone comes down on top. The Doom is committed onto the Undying. Who's going to die first? The Dazzle Poison's there. In fact, the heals are coming through. It might not be enough. There's Quap. The Deny, actually, onto Force, so they don't get the kill. Tombstone will eventually go down. Sonic Wave comes out, and it's 3 dead. 23 Savage is sitting here. They pinged it out. Yeah, they found him. It'll be a nightmare if he wants to do it. In comes Makoto with the roll. They're in a bad spot. Lelouch is TP'd in. Hughes here with the extra damage. There's a dispose and a rebound. If they need it, it's not even necessary. KP, while that was happening around the mid lane, has got the birds online and the bottom tower has fallen. Top lane. Behind actually with the Tombstone. With Makoto. Needs to try and fight Force. Needs to get the double. Is there? Yeah, there's a Chakra. There's another one. He's got all the decays he might need, but the Rolling Thunder comes out. He needs to dodge him now. The heals, the Tombstone. Oh, jumped down to the low ground with the Tumbler's Toy. Yeah, fight around the Tombstone. Gets another decay. There's another Chakra. Another decay actually misses, I think, but he's living. And with the TP out, he will just be fine. Suffice to say, you know, gold is even. Jump in. The rebound does catch this Coddle, and with the follow-up stun, he will die. I'm just going to walk and farm jungle. This is the thought. Oh no, they're not just going to walk and farm jungle. They're going to smoke up. They're coming over there underneath this ward. They will be seen. In comes Nasumi, gets the eat onto 23 Savage with the BKB. The Doom is out on the punch. Rolling Thunder coming through. Force needs to get off the Tombstone. And the BKB with the ulti, he does. He's trying to deal out the Strength Steals. The Rolling Thunder is still coming through. Out with the BKB. Big Sonic Wave through the middle. And the Dazzle goes down. Buyback on the Bane. KP has got the control. And the damage coming out from the Marcy. We'll see who's got their shards already. Visage already has a shard, so who's getting the shard? Try and survive through it. Try and deal enough damage to get rid of him. And with the BKB and the refresher. Hook coming out on the Pangolier. He has got a Lincoln's. They will get the first life. Doom comes out onto the Pudge. But remember, there's a refresher. He pops it again. It's a Doom onto the Undying. Is it? Actually, no, they might be trying to get the damage out. The Louch in the middle, holding onto a Sonic Wave, but Q with the Unleash is just dealing too much. The Bane goes down. Force trying to make it back up the high ground. Up into the triangle. They go, but Quap does fall. Force, he needs more assistance here. He's trying to hold. The Strength Steal isn't enough. He's healing himself. Hook back out from Natsumi. Is the Glyph forced out? They could somehow catch this Pango. Hook off to the side. Ooh, living close. We rolled that direction. But the birds with the damage coming out from the Marcy. Aghanim Scepter ready on Keeper of Light. The Ignis Fardus. Will-o-Wisp going in. They have cut Natsumi. Lincoln's Sphere put out on him. He does get the self-doom though, so it doesn't matter that he can't cast on him. The sun's coming through. Sonic Wave trying to save the Pudge, but he will die. Has a buyback on the backline. Q's doing way too much damage. Tombstone does go down as well, and it's 3 dead. So close. Kodo almost actually at level 25 as well. Rolling Thunder cooldown available soon enough. All the Swashbuckle. Did get the 20 and he took the Tombstone on death. So Force, Tombstone on death. Probably playing with buyback as well, so he can come back in. And this is it. They have to take the fight. They can't stand and let the Megas be taken. And there's a range racked mid, but it's half health. Kodo just blinks in with the strength, the overwhelming. X comes out. Force trying to get into the fight, but it's so hard. And then with the AoE Doom, they found the Queen of Pain. They're on top. There's a grip though. Catching up the Doom. Makoto comes through with the Rolling Thunder, stuns it out. And Undying, he's trying to fight. He has a Tombstone death. Buyback. They're just using that at the moment. The AoE Doom, the Ignis Fard is actually holding him all in the middle. The Louch. Getting back in. There's a hook over onto the Pangolier, but he gets the roll up and isn't in trouble at all. Savage goes back in, has another AoE Doom. He's trying to get on top of the fight. And just backing away Talon Esports. They have a 50k net worth lead, 48 minutes in. It's a lot of gold, and in comes Natsumi. The Lotus Orb is on him. Louch in the middle as well. It doesn't have a Sonic Wave, but a BKB is popped. And it's just fight out. This is the going to be for the game. Natsumi full staffed away. He can't live. In the backline, the bashes are coming out from Makoto. They've caught the Queen of Pain. He's dead as well. Undying, he's trying to do his worst, but it's not enough. And GG is called. Game 5 is taken by Team Talon Esports. And they will progress directly to TI11.